difficult 4 years? Do you remember what it was when I was here? And, I can bring that economic opportunity and the hope back. And I think that's the message that you'll see today.
Ahead of Donald Trump's rally, the Biden campaign has been running ads hitting Trump for comments that he's made in the past, specifically about black Americans. The Trump campaign is calling these ads a cheap attempt to gaslight black voters. Are some of those past comments that Democrats are highlighting, specifically about the Central Park Five, the rally in Charlottesville, and others, do you see those as a problem for Trump as he tries to court African Americans?
I don't think it's a problem for Trump, just like, Joe Biden's previous statements about the African-American community aren't a problem for him. And his statements have been pretty outrageous. It's really more egregious than anything that President Trump has ever said about the African-American community.
Really?
So I don't think, I mean, do you want to go back to those, Boris, and review them? I'd be embarrassed to read them to my mom, and you should be too. But what I would say is when they make that comparison today of what the future looks like, Joe Biden's not running on the future for the African-American community because the future's pretty glebe if you look at what the past has been. The reason President Trump's been able to make inroads is because inflation. It's because the community is suffering tremendously under Joe Biden. That's why those inroads are taking place. It has nothing to do with what was said in the past, but it has to do with what the future looks like.
I certainly remember the way that each of them treated the first African-American president and questions about a phantom birth certificate from some other country that never existed.
I remember Joe Biden using the N-word on the floor before. So, we have to be careful with how we're going to do comparisons. I've never heard President Trump use the N-word, whereas I have heard Joe Biden.
I do think an intent matters, certainly. Bryan Lanza,
I think the word's
we have to leave the
offensive no matter
question there.
what.
We have to leave the conversation there. Thanks for being with us. We look forward to having you on again.
Thank you.